Hey guys, I'm Angela and welcome back to Hobby Night. Today I've got an extra special treat for you. I'm going to be building and reviewing Battlebrick's German Panzer Tank made out of Lego. That's right, today we're going to be building a tank out of Lego. Now, let me tell you a little story about what got me into Lego because it's a journey. I first started by watching Lego Masters. I am caught up with all of season 3 currently, and I think the builds and everything that they're doing in that is super cool, and it just fascinates me that you can use all these different shapes and bricks to create these insane pieces of art. Then I really dived into it. So I bought a bunch of different kits, started looking around locally for other places I could get Lego, not just at the Lego store or my local Target and Walmart. And I found a store called Bricks and Minifigs. This is a franchise store, and when I walked in, one of the first things that I saw was this Panzer tank made out of Lego. Now, as I was exploring Lego on YouTube, I did find a couple of different channels that were using similar things, if not this Battlebrick specific tank already, and doing these great stop motion animations with it. And it got me super inspired. I was like, oh my gosh, this totally fits my channel super well. I love tanks. I've been building a lot of them. I've done some Tamiya kits, a variety of other things. I even play World of Tanks right now. It's been super fun. And I've been working on the Panzer line in World of Tanks, so I just thought this would be super appropriate. Now, this is a little bit of an expensive kit. It's about $95. So I'm really hoping this is gonna be worth it. Let's go ahead and jump into the build. The Panzer measures at 5.5 inches long and 2.8 inches wide and is made of 252 new Lego bricks, 88 custom ABS tread links, and 2 custom printed genuine Lego minifigures. In total, the set includes a Panzer tank commander and Panzer crew member with direct printed torsos made with those genuine Lego minifigures, 2 Iron Cross sticker decals, custom MP40 and Luger, and fully rotating turret and adjustable gun mount. The entire set is available on their website for $89.99, but I paid $95 for mine. All right, we are here at the hobby desk and I have my deluxe Panzer. Let's go ahead, open this box up and actually see what we've got inside. A little bit of air, and we've got our pieces. Excellent. Our little minifigs, and then of course our instructions. Tells us what to do if we are missing pieces, why it's so expensive, but really what we're interested is the build guide. And honestly, this makes me very excited to see because I was really not sure how the build guide was actually going to work. I didn't know if it was going to be super reminiscent of what Lego officially does in their books or how different it would be, but this is looking awesome. So I'm gonna set the guide over here and let's get to opening our pieces. These are going to be, like I said, with official Lego pieces, and except for the treads. I believe the treads are all custom, which is gonna be really cool to see like what they made for that. Like, are they actually gonna be rubber? I assume not. But I think the first thing I'm gonna start by doing is just getting some of my pieces organized. Excellent. Okay, so this little pack here, this is our tread. Honestly, it looks very Lego reminiscent, but it's clearly different. We also have some stickers for our little German soldiers, which are in this bag here. And I do love the military gun accessories. I think that is just something really cool that the community has added into the play system and everything. And it's just really, really neat. Okay, we've got all the pieces out. They are mostly dark gray panels, which does not surprise me, but let me just organize some of them a little bit and take some time to do that just so that it's a bit easier to find things. Seeing a few Technic pieces as I organize these, which I'm really excited about because I love moving pieces. And while I have not actually explored that much Technic as I've been jumping into Lego, it is something that I want to look more into. And I think for the holiday season, I might end up picking myself up some kits that have a bit more Technic in them, because I want to see exactly how they work, how functional they are. Like, I want something that moves explicitly, and I just think that would be really, really neat to play around with. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about where our organization is going. I'm trying to keep some of the like bigger bricks off to one side, some of the smaller gray bricks off to the other, and then separating out the other colors that might be in here. Looks like we've got some black, some tan, and some lighter gray pieces. Well, that looks like it might be a tread. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just gonna set them over there a little bit separately. Although maybe those are actually just Lego pieces. I'm not sure. I know that when you are building normal Lego kits, you actually end up getting a couple of studs here and there that are going to be left over from the main build. Depending on if you're getting some of the 3-in-1s, you can end up having a fair number of pieces left over, just depending on what size you do. This is so cute. It's a little axe. Now this is pretty standard for Lego. Like, they do little pieces like this. Like, this is a Lego shovel. This is in fact a Lego axe, I believe. But I love seeing them in here. They're just adorable. One of the things that really got me into Lego was the fact that you can build these big cities and everything, and I just thought that was really neat. So I'm feeling really inspired to try to do that. And it's one of the reasons I actually wanted to get this tank, because I might end up putting it into like a military history museum in the city. I think that would be kind of fun. And or just having, you know, the tank do in a parade, maybe, like that could be cool. I think mostly on display is where I'm leaning, because I like the idea of this big museum. And when I was a kid, I used to go to like aerospace museums a lot, and I think it'd be really cool to recreate something like that, but also be very tank focused, because it's me and I do enjoy some tanks. Okay, we have our pieces. Let's go ahead and actually start building this tank. I was thrown off, so let me show you guys the instructions really quick. This is what the instructions are looking like, and I was really thrown off for a second because I saw these blue pieces and I was like, oh no, I don't have any blue pieces. And I realized that I think those are actually just these black pieces, because I need these little spokes. And that is, okay, so I have 6 of these. Yes, all right, I think these are the pieces I need, so let's go ahead and get them attached. All right, now we need all these little caps. There should be 12 of them. Man, we're really gonna be mostly working with dark gray pieces, I think. Oh, I forgot, I didn't even notice the little wheel. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I didn't notice it before. Super cute. 11. No! Oh no, I think I'm missing a piece. After 2 days of searching, I have found the missing piece. I am so glad that I did. I have zero clue where this piece ended up. It must have been on a desk or maybe ended up in the box beforehand. I don't know how that happened, but it did. But holy cow, I have found it, which makes me super excited because I can actually finish this build and not miss this super key visual point. So we put that on. Let's actually continue with the build now. I am so, like, I just cannot tell you how excited I am that I actually found the piece, because I was really feeling bummed. I wanted so desperately to absolutely love this this build and everything, and I think now I'm going to, because it's complete and I'm feeling really great about it. So I'm gonna focus and see what we need to do next so that I can get this thing built up. I have it turned, yeah, like that. Perfect. So that's like the little control to push it forward. All right, and then we also need our little wheel, which I was really excited about when I see. Ooh, I actually hadn't realized. I think we have a printed piece in this kit, which is really cool. I wonder if that is a custom printed piece or if it's an existing printed piece. I'll show you guys here in a second when I find it and move on to that step, which is now. So let me see. Okay, so here is the printed piece. That is super cute. I have no idea if this is just a standard like Lego printed piece or not, because I assume it could be, right? Because there's plenty of car builds and everything that you can get from Lego, which I might have a piece similar to this. But if you are a big Lego fan, in the comments, tell me if you think this is a pre-existing piece or something that they maybe custom printed. I'm imagining it's pre-existing. That's my expectation. Nice. Fills in that final gap. I love seeing these things come together. Like, this is the coolest part to Lego about me, or this is the coolest thing about Lego to me. And one of the things that I love seeing about these mocks from other builders who are making things is that they're still being really critical of how they're putting things together and making sure that it's all stable and solid. Because like, for a little while when I was just doing these side panels, I really was feeling like it was a bit flimsy. But now that I've put these top pieces on and this has just been beautifully done, everything feels very stable and solid, and I'm not really worried about it coming apart. And I just think that's so cool. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm on the step now on the tank where I'm going to put on the headlights. And I love how they're doing this because they're just taking these little clear pieces, this little tiny clear piece here, and it just slides into this little piece. And there you go. That's so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying the design of this tank so far. It's really coming together. I'm loving the armor panels as well. I need to keep building. I need to keep building. All right, one thing that I have noticed as I've been working on it is I'm going to put this flat panel on here, and I see where it's meant to go, but this piece right here where I added in the this little wrench is making it so that it doesn't want to sit flush. So, and I'm not sure if maybe I just used the wrong piece type. No, this is definitely the one it's meant to be. Maybe, ooh, what if I had the piece facing the wrong way? Doy, I bet that's what it is. I bet what I did is I bet this piece here where it's sticking out a little bit is actually meant to go this way, and the square piece goes on the inside, and that probably allows me to then do this. Oh my gosh, I think that was what it was. Let me see if this will now close. It does. Brilliant. I'm glad I problem solved that. Well, so I knew I must have been doing something wrong, and that is exactly what it was. I had that piece facing the wrong way, but we've corrected it now, and I'm gonna keep building. Oh, ooh, okay. I love this type of hinge because it just feels super sturdy, and I love just the opening motion of it. Oh, that feels great. I think I have it all the way in there. Yes. Oh, just look at how my Panzer is coming along. It's looking fantastic. The gun. Look, it moves. It can obviously doesn't rotate, but it just goes up and down. But I think that is so awesome. Simple, very basic, but I love it. All right, I think we're nearly done. I think we just need to connect the top of the model to the rest of the base and then get the stickers on, and then we can look at the final tank and I can tell you how basically awesome I think it is. So let's go ahead and do that. So I know I said we were going to be looking at the final tank here in a second, but I realized after saying that I haven't actually built the treads yet. And they don't give full instructions on how to build the treads. They just say that there's 44 links per side. I assume these things are gonna clip together very, very easily, so I'm going to count them out here in a second. But before I do that, I just wanted to show off the little decals that I just put on, because I did provide 2 crosses to put onto the side, and I have now done that. They are a transparent with just the cross showing up, which I think is actually really slick. I love the look of that. And I also wanted to get our little German soldiers built, because I believe one of them can just be sitting in this little top hatch, chilling, while the other is on the ground. So let's go ahead and get them built up real quick.
I need to look and see exactly how to get them to hold these guns because I'm not 100% sure that this is right. But right now he is presenting this gun to you. Nothing I think LEGO would ever actually produce, but I love the fact that they exist, and I'm looking forward to throwing them into a jail maybe or something when I build one for my city, or putting them as like wax figures in the museum. I haven't fully decided, but I think it would be funny either way. Let's now build the tread. Okay, so I have one link of the treads done up, and ow, my fingers, they hurt. Of everything that I've built on this tank so far, this has been the most painful. It makes sense. They're very small, kind of sharp little pokey pieces. So I'm not really super surprised that it's painful, but ow, I just want to point that out. Yes! There we go. We've got one of the treads on. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to take a small break and let my hands throb less because they are a little stingy from pushing everything together. And then I'm gonna build the other tread set, and then we can take a look at the final model, and I'll give you my full thoughts on this little tank build. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in and let you know that I've recently started live streaming. So if you never want to miss those, or if you've been enjoying the content you're watching today, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Now, let's go ahead and jump back to the video. And here it is, the Battle Brick Panzer Tank that I built out of Lego. I have to say, despite my user error, I absolutely love this kit. It was very straightforward to put together, even though there was a few pieces where I turned them the wrong way, but we got it all corrected, and honestly, I just absolutely love how this turned out looking. It's roughly the same scale as the Lehman Russ, which I adore because it means that maybe I can actually use this Panzer or some of the other tanks that I potentially pick up from Battle Brick in my 40K games, or at least have something cool to add to the museum, because I really do like that idea. I really am digging this city build idea that I have in adding some of these tanks in there, getting a variety of them that they have, because there's a whole bunch. And I just think even looking into other mocks where there's other tanks that I can build is gonna be really cool. I have in fact seen some mocks out there for some 40K specific builds, and there are some that very much intrigue me. I've seen some dreadnoughts, which I think would just be stunning. I've also seen somebody sculpt a giant Nurgle Greater Demon, and frankly, I've seen the colors that I think they used for it, and I kind of want to do it. Like, it's a long-term goal for me to create a garden of Nurgle out of Lego. Like, I just think it'd be rad, and that comes in and invades my city, and it'll just be chaos everywhere. But overall, I just have to say, I really, really liked this build. I would highly recommend checking them out. I had some concerns at first, but like I said, it was really all user error. I put one piece on wrong and I just completely lost that wheel turret. I have no idea where it went. Still, like, it just appeared in the box, but I'm so glad I found it because now I have an actual Panzer tank made out of Lego, something I really never thought that I would have. Now, before I head out, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons for making it so that content like this can continue to happen. Without your guys' support, we would not be doing this, so just thank you very, very much. I have been Angela, and I hope you have a wonderful hobby night.